Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Black Girl Order. I am your host Anaya, and today I will be discussing the harmful effects of social media on people today, whether it be teenagers or grown adults or old people or babies, just the harmful effects in general. I was going to make it about teens, but I decided not to because it affects everyone in a harmful way. But the reason why I was going to make it about teens was because I can relate a little bit more, and also teens are so easily influenced, and we're still growing, but we're growing into like adults right now. So this is the time where we're influenced the heaviest, and we want to fit in and stuff like that. So that is why I wanted to do that, but I decided not to, because at the same time everybody is trying to fit in, whether you're an adult or a teenager or a little baby. So we're gonna get into that. But before I do start my little rant or whatever, I want to give a quick, very brief shout out to Jana Jules. That is Jhana Jules. Okay, on Instagram, Jana Jules with 2 S's behind. I forgot to mention that in the other one for people who couldn't see me physically. 2 S's at the end. And basically, she makes jewelry out of crystals. She makes waist beads, necklaces, bracelets, all that good stuff. Get at her. Okay, she is very high quality and is very affordable. Okay, don't play. If I had my stuff on right now, I would show y'all, but I don't. So without further ado, let's get into this topic. Okay, so I'm gonna first start off on the age I got on social media. I was like 8 or 9, and the thing about it is, I told my parents, I was like, hey, I got an Instagram, like, get at me, because I seen my parents, they had Instagrams as well, and I thought it was just harmless, like, oh, this is just a little app that people be on. It was like a little game. But no, it was not like that. And I think my dad, he blocked me. I don't know if my mom did or not, but I know my dad, he blocked me. And so but that wasn't really a problem. I really only used to post like my stuffed animals, like my little Beanie Boos. If you can see me, you can see them in the back. Okay, I collect those, and my littlest pet shops, and just certain stuff, taking little selfies of me thinking I was cute when I was like 9 years old. Then around 5th grade, that's when I stopped posting my animals, because that is totally uncool. Like, that is so lame to post your stuffed animals. Now post what I want, but at the same time I was trying to fit in, so like I was not trying to be totally lame or none of that. Like, I was just trying to post my stuffed animals and go. But then I started taking more pictures of myself where I was giving very much atrocious. Giving very much don't know what she doing. Think she cute. Giving that. I mean, of course, but I was always beautiful, so come on now. But yeah, I was not it. It was not it. The pictures I was taking. And then once I got to like middle school, that's when stuff started getting real, because I seen more people like, had social media. Actually, almost everybody had a social media. Like, everybody had an Instagram, so I was gaining more followers and stuff like that from people I knew, and we share posts, stuff like that, and more drama, all of that good stuff. And I feel like it has affected me mentally, because it has gave me this thing where I feel like people I know have to follow me, or likes was a big thing, because I seen like a lot of my middle school friends, they had so many likes, and I'm like, when I came into middle school, I had like 50 something followers. Like, I had like 150 followers, and I'm sitting here like, how you get so many likes? Your content is terrible. How you get so many likes? The apps, those liking apps, when you follow to get points. I know about it because I used it, because I guess growing up being in middle school and stuff like that, it's like you're so desperate for approval and validation from others. At least I know for me. I don't know about like how it was for everyone else. Everyone has a different middle school experience. I know for my sister, she's in the 6th grade, and she's just living her life in middle school, not caring what other people think. I think, but like I said, everyone's different. I know for me, very desperate for people's approval, very desperate for likes, just wanting to be noticed, wanted to be seen. Okay, and it had grown into, you know, a little playful little game app to a little addiction, because I felt like without social media, you know, life was boring. And I mean, it kind of is, but I mean, we'll get into that a little bit later. But, you know, not just boring, but I was so, like, you know, desperate for other people's validation, other people's likes. And I was so desperate to share myself, get myself out there and get some more likes and post whatever I want to post, but not really post what I want to post, because I was still cautious of what other people thought about me. That kind of, you know, and in the long run, social media has gave me insecurities that I never thought I was insecure about, or you know, open me to other people's opinions that I never thought was like, people could just sit there and think that way. Like, yo, y'all different, y'all sit here and think this, but y'all are wrong. But you know, I can't really sit there and tell people that they're wrong, you know what I mean, because everyone thinks differently. So yeah. But I know that once I got 13 years old, like around 13, my dad, you know, he was like, you know, no more Instagram, you need to get off. And I was just not going for that. I was not going for that. I was not going for that. And so I got on Instagram everywhere I possibly could with no phone. I'm sitting here like, how I even get on? I didn't even have no phone. So what was I doing, y'all? What was I doing? But basically, you know, enough about me. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it, okay? People say, you know, cyberbullying, it's not real. Like, how can you be cyberbullied? Like, just log off, like, just block them. No, it's real, okay? Cyberbullying is definitely real, okay? Let a Black woman or Black man post something about what white people do that makes them uncomfortable, and see how much backlash and hatred they get. See how our allies open up and express how they really feel. Okay, they're like, okay, it's not June 2020 no more. It's not June 2020 no more. I don't gotta go to no more protests. I'm gonna tell them how I feel. I'm gonna give them peace of mind. Girl, okay, Miss Black Lives Matter ACAB. Okay, Miss BLM ACAB. You are allies till we tell you that you are doing something that's uncomfortable to us, and now you don't want to be an ally no more. Now we're doing too much. Girl, nobody's being racist towards you. None of that. Shut up, Miss Emily. Miss Susan. Yeah. Okay, so cyberbullying, very much real. And like I said, insecurities come a lot from social media, because you would think something that you never seen was wrong with yourself, people will actually point out, and like people in person wouldn't really say nothing to you about it, but people online gon' step. So that's another thing. Like, freaking let a Black girl come up here with an unlaid wig, baby. She will not see the who's child, excuse me. She will not see the end of it. Not only that, but social media opens you up to a lot of opinions, a lot of other people's opinions that you may disagree or agree with. And like I said earlier, we gonna get into it later. Now it's later, we getting into it. A lot of the times I never really thought, like, you know, people were actually colorist, or like, you know, people were actually like this way towards Black girls, like, because I go to an all-Black school, so people have no one else but to like they have no choice but to like Black girls. Like, that's all they're around, you know what I mean? I have no choice but to like be around Black men. I'm around Black men all the time. That's my type, you know what I mean? Like, not saying it's race preference. I don't have no race preference or nothing. I will not date white people, but I do not have no race preference. It's just that's what I'm around. So but like I said, you're open to other people's opinions, and stuff that you do, stuff that I did in Atlanta and freaking California and Sacramento, they not going for it. They not going for that. Oh, why your wig edges look like that? What's wrong with my wig edges? Nobody said nothing to me about this. Nobody said nothing to me about this, so what's wrong with it? You know what I mean? So that is, you know, something very harmful, because it can kind of like make you feel like, oh, so everybody fake. Nobody told me that my wig was looking like this, but people around you, in person could. It just ruins your perception of reality, because in real life, no one actually will project that type of stuff onto you, because people are too afraid to. They run their mouth on social media, but they're too afraid to actually, let you know, this is what's going on. This is how I feel about something. Because you never know. Like I said, it ruins your perception of reality, because it just shows a side of people that isn't really real. And I can say that from experience, because I've shown a side of me just identically like that is not real. And I can say sometimes I make jokes and stuff about things that I would never really do for real. Just think it's funny. Inside of me that isn't real. And so, like I said, taking breaks are very much necessary. Sometimes, from time to time, I take my breaks. I let it be known. I don't really let it be known that I'm going to take a break, because I just, I sit here and I'm like, you know what? That's enough Instagram for a few months. That's enough. That's enough TikTok for a few days. You know what I mean? Like, no more. You know what I mean? So, it's necessary to give yourself a break, use it as a self-control time. Use it as time, like a discipline, self-discipline, okay? Get your life together. Get your mental together. Learn how to manage your time, school, work, life. You know what I mean? So, before I close this out, I want to talk about cancel culture, even though I want to make that kind of like its own video. So one thing I want to say about cancel culture that I feel like needs to be addressed, because people aren't really grasping it. Stop bashing cancel culture just because in 2015 you could get away with saying some racist stuff, and in 2021 you can't get away with it. We was literally babies in 2015. Come on now. We was not with that. We're not with that now. We are grown. We know what we're doing. Like, you're a 16-year-old but telling me that you mad because you couldn't be a 10-year-old racist no more? Come on now. Shut up. Please. Go sit down somewhere. Child, anyways. But that is the only thing I wanted to touch on about cancel culture in this video. Okay. Like I said, make sure you follow Jonna Jewels on Instagram. Her jewelry is very much affordable. Okay, and make sure you take a break off social media sometimes, Take a break from the toxicity and get yourself together if you know you're not all the way together. And another thing, I got on a Protect Black Girls shirt. It says protect weird Black girls, protect trans Black girls, protect hood Black girls, protect dark-skinned Black girls, all that good stuff. Just wanted to let y'all know. But yeah, thank y'all so much for listening to me rant about social media, rant about myself in social media. Okay, make sure you take that little break that you need. Make sure you get your life together, and don't let anyone's opinions of you influence what you want to post on social media. Post what you want. Period. Okay. Post what you want. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next episode. Bye.